Okay, so basically what happened is yesterday I stayed homesick from school, and then next thing I know it's late at night. I'm watching anime on YouTube, and before I know it, suddenly there's just a song pops into my head, an old song I hadn't heard in a while. So I type it in, see if I can find it, and I find the music video on YouTube, and I'm watching it, and I'm wondering like what the hell's going on here, because it's like the theme song for a movie that I'd never even heard of before. I didn't know it existed. So I decided, hey, I got a couple hours free, why not check out this movie? And so I watched it, and quick review, I loved it. I mean, if you're a fan of Twilight, then don't watch this movie, because if you actually watched all seven Twilight movies and you actually thought they were good, then there's something horribly wrong with you. You can't appreciate a good love story if it hits you over the head. But yeah, other than that, I think it's a great movie. I think people would love it. It's starring Kim Cattrall back when she was still hot. This movie was made in '87, and that's not a joke about her being old. That's a joke about how much Sex in the City sucks. I saw one episode of that. Never again. Fuck no. Anyways, so yeah, it stars Kim Cattrall as an actual mannequin that comes to life, and I understand why a lot of people would hate it. The movie is so cliche in so many ways. But it got horrible reviews from the critics. It got horrible reviews. It just like Rotten Tomatoes. It's at like 22% right now. It got like 2 thumbs down from Evelyn Roper. It got like half a star. And it was considered a horrible movie, but it's become a cult classic. A lot of people love it. It's one of many stories based off of the Pygmalion legend. And I think it's a good story, and it's very funny. It's a romantic comedy, and I think if you go in there knowing it's a comedy and realizing that it was made in '87, and the '80s were a much different time back then, you can have a lot of fun with it. You can laugh at it. You'll have a lot of good laughs and stuff. It's very easy to laugh at. And unfortunately, it is eerily similar to my personal life. But I don't sleep with inanimate objects anymore. I didn't say that. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, it's a great movie. I thought it was really fun and interesting. I think more people need to hear about this. I mean, it's a great movie. I don't know what else I can say. It's full of a lot of 80s cliches and stuff. The marketing department for this movie, apparently, they decided that, okay, you need to make the movie like this because this is what's popular right now. And so, it's a very cliche 80s movie, which makes it so fun to watch. But I also think it is a good story, and it's got a great soundtrack too. I mean, it's worth watching just to hear the theme song at the end. It kind of makes everything better. I mean, I love music though. That's just me. I'll watch an entire movie just to hear one song. But yeah, it's a movie I recommend for a lot of people to see.